There's pretty much one universal truth that we can all agree on. The SAT pretty much sucks. That's why it's important that you can understand the tools by which we can beat a test, get around the curves, find the shortcuts, maximize our efficiencies, and in the end, achieve that score that you need to get into the college of your dreams or the scholarship that you need. There's so many things that you need to know. Reading, writing, math, vocabulary, grammar rules, essay writing, algebra, geometry, analogies. So there are about 1 million courses out there that are trying to prepare you for the SAT. You might be thinking, man, this is too expensive. Or maybe your prep course isn't going at the pace that you'd like. Or maybe you want to focus on that one section you need help with, whether it's reading, writing, math. I faced the exact same questions last year when I was preparing for the SAT. The problem was, there wasn't exactly an efficient system by which I could see worked out problems or examples in order for me to practice my skills. So what are the advantages of this course over the others? Well, first of all, it's free, which you gotta admit is a pretty good deal. Second of all, it follows your pace. You can skip to the videos that you want to watch and focus on the areas that you need improvement in. And third of all, if you ever want to go back and see it again, you can. Just rewind the video or even pause it at a section where you want to see stuff written out on the page. But here's my test score.
3 hours and 25 minutes.
Alright, cool. What are my qualifications for this job? First of all, I just went through what you're going through right now. I'm a high school senior that just recently took the SAT. Through using the techniques I'm about to show you, I was able to increase my score by 330 points. So if there's so many National Merit finalists, why am I qualified to teach you about the SAT? I spent more than 80 hours in the last year researching, compiling, and then delivering a presentation about the SAT's effect on high school students. You can find the link and description to my senior thesis in the box right there. I've studied all the components that the SAT actually tests for, including lateral, critical, and rhetorical thinking. So after all that research and writing, you know what my conclusion was? Honestly, the SAT sucks. It has certain hidden tricks or components in the test that don't exist in tests in real life, especially those you'll find in college. So you know what the good news about that is? The fact that the SAT is such a bad test means that it's actually pretty easy to beat. You just have to know the right strategy. And trust me, it doesn't come down to whether or not you're just smart or whether or not you're a good test taker. It really comes down to whether or not you know how the test is going to look and you have experience in dealing with the problems that will appear on the test. For example, on several of the critical reading problems, there's a lot of the passages that you actually don't have to read. In the math section, you can complete an entire problem without doing a single calculation. And in writing, there are only 6 grammar rules that make up over 75% of what you'll see in the grammar mistakes section. All of these tips and more are going to be revealed on my channel, one day at a time, with each video coming out to describe to you exactly how the process goes down. At the beginning of each video, you'll see a series of boxes that will help you to navigate to the section that you want to see. The schedule for these videos is actually pretty simple. On Monday, we do math. On Tuesday, we practice some writing. On Wednesday, some critical reading. On Thursday, we try out some sample problems. And on Friday, we talk about overall strategies for managing your time and doing the test efficiently. The objective here is a balance between accuracy and efficiency. The SAT gives you the exact amount of time it thinks you need to complete each of the questions. But there are some ways that we can shortcut the system. Anyways, my goal in releasing these videos is to put my name out there as an online virtual educator and to let a lot of middle and high schoolers out there know that my videos are designed to help them with their subjects in a slightly more entertaining way than the methods they've already seen. So tell your friends about these videos. Find me on my Facebook page there, and you'll find a lot more help with some of the subjects that you might have trouble with. Reading, writing, math. And trust me, everyone can bump up their scores on the SAT. The reason I call this course the SAT Blitz is because it's fast. It's designed to get you where you need to go with the most power and precision possible. So if you want to stick around for some SAT prep, you know who to call. I'm Nathan Eloquent, and this is the SAT Blitz. SAT, boom. It's that easy.